Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Stephanie. I make videos over luxury handbags, fashion, and everyday life. If that is something that you'd like to see, then go ahead and please keep watching. It has been a while since I have done a luxury favorites video, and today I'm going to share my Louis Vuitton favorite pieces. And honestly, lately I've been seeing so many videos about like luxury fashion being dead, and is luxury fashion even a thing? And honestly, I'm not really sure where I fit into all of that. I still love luxury. I haven't been buying as much luxury as I normally do, and I'm just trying to find myself in this space. But there are pieces that I still use to this day. I use them all the time. They are some of my favorite pieces. I use them on a daily basis, and I think that in 2025, these are still pieces that are worth investing in and worth purchasing because they are very practical and useful for everyday life. These pieces that I'm going to share, they are very understated. They really bring a lot of joy every day to me because I use them and they're fun to look at. And I feel like the smaller pieces are honestly so much cuter than a big bag. I've said before that I love my small leather goods, which is what they're typically called, small leather goods or SLGs. But I don't know, to me, I love them. And I prefer them over a handbag, which is probably why I have so many compared to how many handbags I have. Nonetheless, I'm not going to share all of my SLGs. I do have an SLG dedicated video that I can go ahead and link up here for you guys or drop it down below. These are things that I absolutely love, and I would recommend for you to purchase if you are in the market for any one of these types of items. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first one. This one should come as no surprise. This is my Louis Vuitton key clay. I have had this for probably 6 years. And it still is in really good condition. I have not had any issues with this. I haven't had to take it to the repair shop. This, I use it every single day. It goes with me everywhere I go. It's gotten a lot of use. I mean, again, this is something that I take with me every day, and I have it just in the original canvas, and it has lasted a very long time. Other than that, I love this, and I'm probably going to use it until it falls apart or I need to go take it to get repaired. I think this is a great buy and something that you're really going to enjoy seeing in your purse. It's really cute and extremely practical. This currently retails for $340, but I do believe I got it cheaper for that. But as you know, price increases happen. I think I got it for like $200 maybe, but right now this is $340, and I still think it's a good price. Like I said, it's cute. There is a compartment on the back that you can put cards in, and I do have an ID in there, but overall a really good purchase, especially if you don't carry a lot of things like a debit card and just a credit card. I think this is a really good buy. Recommend this one still in 2025. The next thing that I would recommend in 2025, and I think it is still cute, and this would even make like a good gift for a daughter, a mother, anybody really. I think this is such a good starter piece. It is obviously the Louis Vuitton key pouch. The other one was the key clay. I don't know if I specified that. That is the key clay, and this is the key pouch. And I use this little guy all the time. This is going to be something that I would recommend to anybody. I like it so much. My husband liked it so much that he asked me to give him mine, and I was like, I'm not going to give you this. Like, no, this is part of like, you know, my collection. So my husband actually went and bought, I think it's like the graphite version of it. So it's like the gray and the black, and he has it on his keys and he likes it. But it's a really good. This also retails for $340. This definitely looks like it has some wear to it, but I don't mind, and I'm not going to take it to get repaired because it still works just okay. When I used it, I would have my keys on here, and I had this full of debit cards, credit cards, cash, and this is just something that even going into 2025, 2026, this is classic. This isn't something that is going to go out of style. This is a classic piece to have in your purse, to carry on your keychain. This is something that is very understated. It's not too loud. Of course, you know, it does have the LV monogram canvas. There are other prints, but because it's so tiny, you could wear any other type of handbag, any other designer handbag, regular handbag, Target handbag, and if you have this paired in your bag, it just makes it so much cuter. It just elevates your whole look. And so for this, $340, again, this would be a great gift for like a graduation gift, Mother's Day gift, any kind of gift. I think this one is really well, and I think this is definitely a great starter piece. Most importantly, this is one of my favorite SLGs of all time. Forever piece for me, something that I will never stop having. I will never get rid of it, but this is definitely one that I would recommend. Something else that I have with me, and most people don't think about this, but this is something that I absolutely love as well, is going to be the Louis Vuitton desk agenda. I love this, guys, so much. This piece right here is a forever piece, and I even argue that this is better than the Louis Vuitton GM planner, because I have that one as well, and that one's not in this video. I think that this is just so convenient. I like that there isn't a clasp on here, so it's really easy and carefree. The Louis Vuitton monogram GM, I think that's what it's called. Sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained right now, but that one, you know, has the clasp and it looks much more official, right? Much more official, and I like that one. But for like note taking and just carrying a notebook or a planner, this guy takes the cake for me. And I do want to eventually get my initials engraved on here, but this is just such a good piece. It's got a flap on the inside, it's got some flaps right here as well, and then it has some card holders or slots right here. This is one of my favorite purchases. This is cute. If you're going out, if you are a college student, if you are a businesswoman, businessman, anyone who has to take notes, I recommend this. It really makes a difference because it's everything to me is in the details, and a detail like this, because it's just like, oh, okay, like a whole notebook with Louis Vuitton. Like some people might think that's extra, but I think it's cute, and for that reason alone, I love it, and I recommend it to everybody. It's practical. It has, I think it's an A5 insert notebook that you can put in here, and it is so good. I really love this, and I don't know, I think you would love it too, especially if you are really into note-taking, stationery, or you know, you're in college, or you have a job that you have to constantly write things down for. This is the guy right here. This retails for $660. There are other prints as well. This is the only size though, but again, I would recommend this. Like I said, I want to get my initials engraved because I love this piece so much, and this is something that I will have forever, and something that I would recommend you purchase if you're looking for something like this in 2025, because it is timeless. I have just a couple more pieces to share with you guys, but the next one is going to be probably the last small, I don't even know if this is small, luxury good that I bought other than a handbag, and this is going to be my Louis Vuitton makeup bag. And this, honestly, I was so back and forth before buying this because obviously it is a makeup bag. Obviously, if you are that your makeup bags get completely destroyed, and that's always been the case for me. My makeup bags have been destroyed. They go through the ringer, and so this is about over $1,000, and I wasn't sure if that was even worth it to buy it, you know, to buy a makeup bag and have it get all messed up on the inside. The inside of this case is actually washable, so you can wash it, but I can show you. I actually bought an insert off, I think it was Amazon. It's a red insert, and it has kept it pretty clean. And plus, I mean, I try to take care of my stuff too, but so that is what the inside of it looks like. I don't want all my stuff to fall out, but I don't have any like stains or anything. Granted, I don't wear makeup every single day because I work from home, and so maybe a little more careful than most people or some people, or I don't wear makeup as much, but I do take it when I travel. So whenever we go out of town on vacation, this comes with me. I just zip it up and it comes with me. The vachetta on the top is coming a nice patina color, so it is browning a little bit, but it's browning evenly, and I don't have any like water spots or stains from like lotions and things like that. So all around here, it looks really nice. The bottom, the piping is also the vachetta, and I haven't had any issues. And so for some people, this might be a little bit steep, and maybe some people can't justify it. I put it on here because I think in 2025, I think it is still something that is really functional, practical, and super cute, especially when you're traveling. If you want to have it on your vanity, again, it seems very overstated and loud, but if you are not someone who has a lot of luxury things and you just kind of have this there, it's understated, right? And so I really like that for that reason. I know I have a lot of monogram canvas and all that here, and it could be very loud, but I think it just depends on how you wear it and how you carry it. And I think this is a great piece, especially for 2025. Plus, I use it every single day. So this and the key pouch so far, well, as well as the agenda, I mean, they're things that I use every single day, and they are practical for my life. And that says a lot because I'm typically like, that's not practical, I don't know if I like that, but these things really are, and I get a lot of good use out of them. So again, I highly recommend this. So this retails for about $1,400, and the official name of it is the Nice BB, or maybe that's the size. It's the Nice though. And so if you're looking on the Louis Vuitton website, this is what it is. Again, it was really expensive, not gonna lie, over $1,000. Everything else is pretty much under $1,000. But again, I recommend this. I love this. I am a messy person by heart. I'm not naturally organized, and this is held up really well. So if I can keep it clean, you can keep it clean. this is a good piece. Just trust me on it. Now, to go along with that, I do have one of my toiletry pouches that I use every single day. This also has some of my makeup brushes, so I use both of those together. I also have an insert on this, and the insert of this is also wipeable. It's also a great purchase. Now, when I purchased this was, I think it was like $400, $500, and since then, it was like a whole big thing. They discontinued the toiletry pouches. There was some kind of going back and forth on why they were discontinued. I think it was because they were making them into like purses, or people were adding chains to convert them into purses. I don't really know, and honestly, that's everyone's business to do as they please with the bags. Since then, they have come back out, so they discontinued and then they put them back out, and now the only way you can buy them is in a set of 3, and if I'm not double checked, but it's over $1,000, and then the insides are now different colors. That's the last I saw on the Louis Vuitton website. Again, don't quote me on this, I'll double check before and let you guys know, but these are awesome. I love all 3 of them, and I purchased them when they weren't all bundled together as one, and I feel like each one serves a different purpose. The other 2 didn't make it onto this video just because, I don't know, I like the larger size. I feel like you can put a lot more in the larger size. It fits a lot more, and it's a lot more flexible in terms of what you can do with. I know some people wear this like as like a little clutch, and I've actually never done that. I think maybe I've done it once, and that's something that you could also do. You know, little pouch, Louis Vuitton. I know the canvas is flashy, but if you wear, you know, just a normal outfit, nothing crazy, and you add this with it, cute wedges, heels, etc., etc., I feel like it adds a lot to an outfit, and so because of that, I think this is worth it. Unfortunately, you can only get this one in the set of 3. You cannot purchase it by itself anymore, but I think, I don't know, for $1,000, the 3 sizes that you get and everything that you can do with them is so versatile. I would say that I still recommend it. I would just go ahead and get an insert, but like I said, the inside is wipeable. On the Louis Vuitton website, it is called the Trio, let me see what I have, the Trio toilet pouch, and this retails, it is a pretty steep price. I didn't know it was that much. It must have had a price increase because for all 3, it is now almost $1,600, which is crazy because when I bought this, I think it was maybe $500 because the little ones were like $400 and then $300. This was pre-COVID, so pre-COVID, they were different times, but yeah, I still recommend this. Again, the only way to purchase it now, of course, is on the pre-love market, and I do think on the pre-love market, they overprice it. Unfortunately, that's just what you can get, unless you can do like a private seller, or you can get it on the Louis Vuitton website, but I felt like this is like an honorable mention because I do use it in conjunction with my makeup bag or my Nice BB, and I use that every single day. Last but not least is something that I love, and it doesn't necessarily have to be this specific style, any style, and they have multiple styles, but it would be a Louis Vuitton wallet. Now, I have had this wallet again over 5-6 years. I love this wallet. Any wallet from Louis Vuitton I think is great because again, it's just a small leather good. It's very understated, something that looks cute in your bag, but when you pull out a cute little piece, it just, I don't know, it just adds to your overall look, aesthetic, whatever you want to call it. And I love this wallet. This is one of my favorites. I actually switched out and I bought the Victorine wallet. However, I'm going to tell you the only thing I like about this wallet is the canvas on it, and because it's limited edition, I wanted something pink and white. Other than that, I am not really a fan of the Victorine wallet. I don't know, something about the design and the way that it closes and how it stores your cards and the button closure. I'm just not a fan of this wallet in general. I love the color and the limited edition, design, whatever, but I would have much rather preferred this in like this type of wallet. And this is the Clemence wallet, by the way. I don't know, like, again, this might work for you. I just don't like the button closure and how it stores the cards and the cash. It's small and it's compact, but it's also bulky at the same time. And for me, it's just not a preference. It's not what I prefer. I like the Clemence wallet. I think it is sleek, functional. I like how it opens, closes. Look at that. I have money in there. I didn't even know I had money in there. I have cash. Oh, look at God. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, I like the Clemence wallet. In the future, I would like to buy a Louis Vuitton card holder or a small leather good that holds like cards, kind of like the Clay or the Key pouch, but just dedicated towards cards and cash. something like that. But the Clemence wallet is good, and honestly I would recommend any small wallet by Louis Vuitton that is perfect for your needs. The Louis Vuitton Clemence wallet retails for $620, and it does come in different colorways as well, and I think another color for this little strip at the end. And the Victorine wallet is a little bit more affordable at $595, but again, this one was more expensive because it was limited edition. But there are other styles of wallets that you can get, and for those I would probably just do your research. Again, the card holders are something that I really want to buy that I haven't yet, but maybe I'll buy that one in a limited edition print. I don't think I would buy that in monogram. So that concludes my video. A lot of this stuff I've had for a while, and they're just some of my absolute favorites. So if you are going to spend your hard-earned money on Louis Vuitton and you still want to buy your first Louis Vuitton piece, or you want to gift a Louis Vuitton piece, or you're just new to luxury, these pieces right here, you cannot go wrong with any of these pieces that I recommended. I think in 2025 and the way things are going, all of these pieces are great pieces. I think that was the conclusion of the video. If you do like this content, I do ask that you please consider subscribing, drop a comment down below, or give my video a thumbs up. I am on social media. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at YouFancySteph. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and until next time, bye-bye guys.